Hey everybody, it's Rachel Ghoul. Today we'll be starting a new series. We'll be continuing with the Rogue Legacy 2.
Where your hometown once was, a lone man sits among the remains.
Oops.
He doesn't notice you. Only when you walk right up to him, he turns his blank stare toward you.
It's not my farmhold, is it? I'm from up north, in the land of fog. I don't know what happened.
At least that's one thing you have in common.
A creature that looked like a goat told me I'd wake up in a strange place, and that I'd find someone in need of my help there.
The man looks at you for a moment.
I've already made some preparations and settled in one of the tints here. I can't offer you much at the moment, though. This place is different. And you? I've seen an enormous creature out there. A golem of stone. The evil energy it emits is beyond anything I've ever felt. I'd say getting rid of that beast would be a good start.
Okay, sorry about that. In the middle of my introduction here. We're playing a new game, or new-ish game called Tainted Grail. It's a card game. Character kind of, if you've played Slay the Spire, I know that was really popular. This will feel familiar.
I don't remember, and I don't know what I'm doing here, or how I got here. All I know is I'm supposed to be helping you with your quest. All I know for now is that you need to find the rest of the people who are supposed to join us and help them out in their troubles. I don't know. Maybe it will come back. Maybe there's something that could trigger my memories.
Alright. So, Tainted Grail is a, yeah. Tap a candle. If I hit tab here. So I actually have a exploration map.
Caught you before you went out, all on your lonesome. Our mutual friend already told you to slay the stone golem. Perfect. The golem is just a start, though. Even if you do manage to kill it, the further you go, the more dangerous the road will become. And since we're talking roads, you're walking within the weirdness now, and it's dangerous. Take these candles, light them up, and try not to let this damned fog close around you. Got it? Oh, and before you face the golem, look around the area. There's a blacksmith nearby who might be willing to join your village. Finding people like him will be crucial for your survival. Each one will be helpful in a different way. And with that, I'm out. Good luck.
Finally, I think all the tutorial is mostly gone. You see on the map, there's a lot of those red dots are enemies. They don't move. They just wait until I walk into them, and then we get in a fight. And kind of like I said, if you've played Slay the Spire, this will feel very familiar. There's not really a good place for me to put my webcam. Here, is there? Yeah. Suppose we could put me up there. Yeah, that looks good. Way I'm not in the way of any of my cards. So I got a weird card. So basically, He'll take shield breaker. Armor crusher. That's always cool. Anti-armor. So armor is, well, simply put, it's a percentage of damage reduction.
Why these stones light up and banish the weirdness when people walk by. Many believe Merlin himself invented the runes carved into them. There's also a darker rumor that they were left by the Four Dwellers to lure humans.
So I took another weird candle. So the candles light up my path through the fog. You can see down here it has my burn level. The higher it is, the less dangerous things are. But it consumes my candles. So if I click on it, see my candle number went down, but my light is very high. Wait, I need to come over here and get this blacksmith to join town and help me out. These guys are both gonna attack me. Yeah, I wish it... It's a pretty strong hit. He's gonna attack me once. Okay. I guess I should kind of tell a little more. This game has 9 classes kind of split into 3 groups, and I only have one.
Through the slithering of the weirdness.
I have no hope, no home, no gold. Mine is but misty born in cold.
Not long afterwards, you come upon a man wearing a blacksmith's apron.
Oi, traveller. Want to buy a good anvil? Is all I have, I'm afraid. Me own, you see, went poof. 1 minute there, next minute gone. I found myself here, with this lump of iron for company. I swear to gods it started talking to me not long ago. Oh, no. I left that life behind quite a while ago. All I'm interested in these days are rune stones. Good. I'm glad to hear it. And it should be a relief for you to know that you'll find a lot of them out there. I'd say that since you know what you're looking for, you should be able to find more of them out there. By the way, you want me in your village? Well, you must first prove you can take care of yourself. Kill 10 bears and... just fooling, for pity's sake. What would I need 10 bears for? Show me the way.
Sweet. Alright, we got a blacksmith, and we got our first rune stones. So we have 2 choices. So I'm going to put the calc in my weapon, and the gar here. Because the gar, I hit everything for 5 damage, and combined with my passive here, which will reduce armor by 3 every time I hit something. Pretty cool. The boss is right there, and we are going to ignore... Oh. Do I have... Oh, okay, right click. We are going to ignore the boss for now. Or there is somebody over here. A friendly person over here. Let's go fight these enemies. Let's see what this friendly guy wants. Okay. Gain 50 damage this turn. Oh, which are these enemies? I think we want to take care of one of these mind benders first. Oh, yeah, that calc is great because it just... I have got no defense cards, so we'll have to let them hit me. That really sucks. No, we'll just go ahead and... Oh, that roll was bad. So besides all the cards and stuff, each class has a unique ability and an ultimate here. So mine, every time I hit something, I get a charge. The more charges I have, the more powerful that attack is when I activate it. Take double block. And it'll take a new runestone. Alright. And yes, you, the armed warrior.
He holds one weapon in his hand and has one weapon on his back. This strikes you as a bit excessive, unless he's a traveling weaponsmith. The blood covering his leather jerkin is not his own. It seems he can take care of himself.
Before you get any stupid ideas, I used to be a master-at-arms at Halfway. Trained many young warriors there. If you've gold to spare, I could teach you a thing or two.
Let's take a new advanced card. Let's see. Don't like that. I think Counter-Strike sounds cool, because it's a free card, so why not? There's an altar over there. There's just kind of nothing over there. So we'll go over here and see what this blood altar is all about. All right. I don't have a block, so we'll go ahead and stun you. Right. Calc, that's good. We need to grab more of the same.
These
Alright,
crystals were already here when the first men landed on the island, but they don't look like something made by the Four Dwellers either. Their origin doesn't matter much, as most of them had been damaged by bandits looking for valuables, or simply smashed by vandals who enjoyed the way they crumble into pieces. However, you can still sense a glimpse of faint power in this place. A power that calls for your blood.
Let's try it out. So I just give up 10 hit points and gain 700 XP, give up 10 hit points and get 2 weird candles, or give up 30 hit points and get 20 max health. I think we'll take the XP. Crippling attack sounds good. Alright, let's see. Still don't need to waste all my candles. I think I will get... Oh, yeah, there's a NPC over there. So let's go over here. Oh, yeah, so we'll do these guys. You are the one that needs to get killed. Oh, I still have a whole bunch of... So we need to do some more damage. Oh, now that's just overkill. Well, let's see that kill. Nice. And he's just... Right. Talk to this NPC here. Oh. Can you get that?
The man you meet is dressed in rags. Fragments of manacles and chains dangle from his wrists. He doesn't greet you as you approach. He does not speak, nor does he beg for his life. He just looks at you with a blank stare. Suddenly he grabs a sword. You feel no threat in his movements. He makes a gesture, inviting you to train with him.
Oh, wait. Opening strike is just... I thought that was once per turn. It's just the first one I play. That kind of stinks. Like some damage increase. It's pretty cool. And we don't want to stay around in this area too long. So let's just kill these enemies and then go get the boss, or at least attempt the boss. Alright, what we got? Attack everyone on the battlefield and then buff. Hmm. Let's just go ahead and take care of that one. It's a bit of overkill, but... Right. Oh yeah. Hey, I didn't check this thing out yet.
Local hunters call this ancient skull.
We're gonna hunt for some food. Fighted deer. Got a little bit of XP. And I got 10 meat. Cool. Check out my inventory here. And let's go for this boss. How bad can the golem be, right? Oh, it's got 1,000 health and 75 base armor. Actually, I didn't want to do that. Use a strong attack and buff, and this guy's gonna attack. Oh boy. I am about to get shreked. Let's see. Gain 1 block and 1 energy. Draw a card. Oh my goodness. I think I messed up. Alright, come on, kill this thing. Okay, well. I gotta kill the little guys. Let's roll for that high damage, come on. Well, that works, I guess. But I'm about to get beat up. Okay, so we can stun him. Alright, so the cool thing kind of is about this game is that enemies will attack from the left side to the right side, so even though so having one block means I will block the golem's attack, which is nice. Okay. Oh, I don't need that much block. Yeah, I don't care. Okay, we gotta... I think I might be able to Shrek this golem. Ooh. Small strikes put it in the work. Golem is dead. We just gotta kill this one. We did it! Ooh. Might have been a little under-leveled, but we handled that. Got another weird candle. Take a skull cracker.
The golem collapses and shatters into thousands of pieces at your feet. You feel a strange surge of power in the air. Suddenly, a familiar creature appears.
Good. That was good. Congratulations.
You instantly recognize this voice. It's the goat-legged creature you've met before.
You see, the problem with weirdness is that it's an uncontrollable mess. Is there something you want? Really, really want? Snap your fingers. Here you go. There it is, right in front of you.
He looks at you, clearly unimpressed by the fact that you even exist.
If you're Avalonian, that is, you, people of the homelands, never found out how to control this power.
Don't really like this goat,
The
man.
problem is that you tried, because obviously you did. You know which human emotion is the strongest.
This is reminding me of... this really updates my journal.
Yes, and every answer was correct. All of these emotions made an impact on the force that surrounds us, that envelops this island, and it tried to give back. You hate somebody, wish them death, snap of your fingers, and here you go. A clear personification of your feelings standing right in front of you. However, since you're not a four-armed Avalonian wizard, you can't control it, can you?
He pauses, his expression one of hesitance. Maybe he said too much.
Anyway, as I've said before, good job. There are 3 more of those for you to get rid of, and then we can call it a day. This time, in this timeline. Also, another path opened for you, with another surprise at the end. Oh, and before you go, I have even more good news for you. Yes, you guessed right, you deserve a reward.
So we're going to take a card out of the deck. Because my deck's starting to get kind of bloated a little bit. I'll need all those block cards, so I'm going to take out one of my attack cards, basic attack cards. So we need to clear out some of these basic, so we get a free teleport back home. The cool thing is, while you are at home, it doesn't burn your candle, so you don't have to worry about that. However, we gotta come back to the Lost Soul.
You did it, didn't you? You've slain the beast. I knew I felt something unusual, as if some tremendous power was suddenly released, and hit this land like a wave.
He nods in admiration.
I have to be honest with you, though. I had to make sure you'd be able to survive here. I had to be sure that you're the one I've dreamt of, in the strangest of dreams.
He looks through you with his blank stare, but you're sure you've noticed the briefest glimmer of hope in his eyes.
Alright, so now, for killing that boss, we got another, we got some Wyrd stones. So this game has, so it's a rogue-lite. It has persistent upgrades at town. I think what we're going to do is check out the blacksmith first.
As you approach the blacksmith, you hear him angrily mumbling to his anvil.
I swear on my name, one day he'll pay. Oh, it doesn't matter. Not at this point. Now I'm here, and happy. It's just an old habit of mine.
His eyes say otherwise. Something is clearly on his mind.
It really doesn't matter. What matters is that you've invited me to your village, and I can now hammer away in peace and safety. You're not giving up, are you? Fine, fine. I'll tell you. I really loved me village and me people. When the army marched through our lands, I thought the All-Mother herself had blessed me. I got a contract to forge soldiers' weapons. But something went wrong. The weapons weakened instead of getting harder. So the army blacksmith accused me of treason. They didn't hang me because my people demanded a fair trial. But there was no time for one, so the army burned down my workshop and told me to leave. I had no choice. It was that or the noose. This anvil is the one thing that survived the fire. No, I don't care about that. It was so long ago. It's just a habit of mine. Whenever I work on weapons, I like to get angry. And then I force myself to care. And you get the gist. My only regret from those days is that I didn't get the chance to say goodbye to me beloved Silence.
He quickly realizes that a question is forming in your mind.
Silence.
His eyes sparkle as he starts to tell the tale.
Oh man, there's a lot.
The most beautiful person I have ever met. We would only meet at night, near the water. She didn't speak, true, but we understood each other very well. I miss her every day. So, please, forget what I told you considering the other blacksmith and all that treason. It really doesn't bother me anymore. But Silence, if you ever meet her, please tell her I'm here. If she wants to join us, I promise I'll take care of her. I'd be glad to have someone to talk to besides me anvil.
Okay. Got a whole new... Alright, cool. So I can close out of this. Now that I have 3 runestones of the same, I can combine them. And doing so gives me runestone
The
dust.
blacksmith is...
Don't even think about bringing other blacksmiths here with you. This village is mine. We are dead serious when it comes to competition.
Jeez, okay, buddy. Unfortunately, I only have 1 stand. So if I buy another one, then I still need to find another one. Oh, I gotta unlock that. I gotta unlock that. Yeah, we need to get some more runestone dust so I can get some upgrades. So he doesn't care about Wyrdstone, only the lost soul. Okay, cool. So I have a whole nother. So healing potions heal me by 30. Now, you see, there's a lot of space here for more people in our little village. We can go find more. And now we can go out this way instead of the other way. And naturally, this way is more harder. Well, harder. More harder. Alright, there's a NPC right in front of me, behind this guy. So let's go fight this guy. Oh, this thing. So I'll be honest, I have played this game a few times before. And this is a brand new save. Ooh, this one got reduced in cost? Hell yeah. Because that one's an expensive. Okay, there's just the problem is. I think that's. Free. Stun everything for 2 turns. Thank you. Maybe that was the wrong choice to target him. He's planning on buffing again, so he's free to. Alright. Easy kill there. Hit a level. Oh, target block. That's great. Heal 25% of my missing health every victory. That's cool. Ooh, armor.
Weirdness is coming. Brace yourselves before you turn into one of them.
You hear a shout before you see the shouter. Soon enough, you see something that must have been a human being once, but isn't anymore. Or maybe it never was. It's a market stall.
Good day, traveler. I'm a market stall, specializing in weapons and armors.
It says. You blink a couple of times, but the voice is clearly coming from this piece of furniture.
Please do not stare. It's rude. If you want something, I have an offer. Make your contribution and choose whatever you please. And don't cheat. I know when people cheat.
So what are you gonna sell me? here. Let's see here. Well, that is clearly the boss. Yeah, the boss is over there. Oh, but there's some guy over here. So we'll come check this out. A rat. Oh, come on. I should have played double block instead. Yeah. Elderly archer, huh?
You find an elderly archer sitting near a small fire. He tends the flames with care and tenderness.
Oh, a visitor. I haven't seen a friendly human face for a long time. It's getting lonely out here.
With a gesture, he invites you to sit with him.
Beautiful, isn't it? The question shouldn't be who I am, my friend. The question should be who I was. Because right now, I'd say I'm pretty much nobody. Not much. I tend to the fire and watch over this place. Since I failed to fulfill my task, I need to sit here and watch the fire. I don't want to, but I have to. I'm certain something terrible will happen if I stop. Well, that's definitely a story for another time, but I do appreciate you asking.
As you sit by the archer, you notice that this fire doesn't behave like a regular fire. It has the power to push weirdness away, just like a menhir or a weird candle. Moreover, you suddenly notice that the man's legs are rooted into the ground with blue veins. The veins stretch from his feet into the fire pit. You form a question in your mind, but when you look into the man's eyes, you realize there's no point in asking it. His gaze is absent, and his movements are barely noticeable. You decide to leave it for another time and turn your eyes towards the fire. The flames flicker with a weird, magical rhythm.
We'll remove a card from our deck. Again, another basic attack. Okay, let's see here. Alright, I'm level 6. I can come talk to this tree with the... Oh, I guess I have to get into this combat with this giant ogre looking dude. Corrupted giant. So you should probably take out this giant. Ah. Give me that potion, I'm gonna need it. Alright. So they hit level 8. I like deep breath. It's a block, and the next turn I draw an extra card. Cracked Gar. Ooh. If I can get back to town and buy another Gar. Okay, well.
As you approach the tree, it seems to shift and move. You draw closer, and suddenly you realize why the tree appears to be moving. Dozens of rotting bodies dangle and sway in the breeze. It looks like a strange dance, with their necks nodding along in their nooses. You climb the tree and manage to sever one of the ropes. The corpse falls to the ground with an unpleasant squelch. Braving the search, you find something interesting in one of his pockets.
I got an acid flask. Okay. Pop a candle because we're getting kind of dark here. I really think I should go back and get that rune. Oh, can I not go? I can't go back to town unless I kill the boss. Okay. Well, shoot, because that wasted a bit of candle. Oh, well, I can get another candle right here. Lose the milestone, but I get a candle. Treasure Guardian. See these worms, but there's a new NPC right there. There's that guy and some rats. Then there's an altar over there. Man, there's a lot of stuff over here. Let's go for the treasure first, I think. Yeah, then the NPC. Oh! That's spooky. I did not draw a cleave. I'm going to die. Do crippling attack on one enemy. Acid flask this guy. Gain 2 block. Well, that'll at least block the... Definitely will be a lot more manageable. So overkill, but yeah, a lot more manageable. Oh, that was one too many blocks. Alright, let's see that insta-kill. Dang, that's strong, but it didn't kill it. That's kind of sucked. Rolled lower. Got it this turn. I'm running low on health, though. Give me that treasure.
You found what was when you filled your pockets up to the brim with...
Give me that max health. Yeah, so that increased my health, as well as in giving me more max. Let's come grab this NPC here. Okay, what are you doing? He's gonna buff? I don't have any more block cards, unfortunately. killed the rat. Okay. Wait, what's this card? We hit level 8. It's a pretty decent card, I guess. Ooh, especially with that. Block lasts for an additional turn if it hasn't been used. That just gave me a lot of tankiness. So now I can...
You enter a small glade, quite unique in the way its grass reflects the surrounding weirdness. You see dozens of jars overflowing with a strange liquid. They're filled with a variety of different monstrous body parts. Then you notice a woman who is taking pieces out of some of the jars and placing them into others. You get really close before she raises her head.
I'm terribly sorry. I didn't notice your approach.
She points at her face. You realize that one of the young woman's eyes is made of glass. Glass. A rare material, especially in this world ravaged by war.
Sight-related issues.
She chuckles nervously and takes an enormous hand out of one of the jars. She starts scratching her head.
Welcome to my dominion, the altar of knowledge, as I call it, as this is the place where knowledge is born. Many of my potions are still in development, I admit, but I think I could give you a very special potion in exchange for the most valuable component you could provide me with. Gold, of course. Unfortunately, I only have enough.
And 10 armor means I get 10% less damage taken. One damage, or take the max health.
Well, I'm a scholar in training. I've devoted my life to two things: gathering knowledge and performing experiments. But when I think about it, it's one and the same thing. Experiments help in expanding my... I apologise. I tend to spiral within my thoughts when I'm hungry. I think I haven't eaten for a week now.
She continues like that for a while before she catches your gaze.
Master Iron always took care of such things. He remembered about food and other earthly things, but he disappeared.
She considers your offer.
But will I be able to continue my research? Back home, people weren't very keen about my approach to science.
You nod, hoping that you won't regret this decision.
Then show me the way.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to make it against the second boss. I don't have any way to restore my health. I need to use a candle, by the way. Sweet, I can merge those gars. Nice.
As you get closer to the altar, a man in a dark robe appears out of nowhere.
You're not worthy. Go away. Exactly what I said. You're not worthy of being here. Not unless you're an acolyte of the Whisper.
Okay. Guess we will maybe figure out what that means at some point. It's the tree man boss. Oh, jeez. I do not have very good hopes on this one. So I have to destroy the tree arms. This is giving me Bed of Chaos flashbacks. Yeah, that blocks lasting an extra turn passive really... Oh, I don't have any block. I just have to eat that hit. I want to attack this. Now that trees have been destroyed, I guess I will just grab a whole bunch of block. Oh, jeez. I think this might be the end. Oh, yeah, I did not. I had to kill these things too. Oh. That's the end for me. Yep.
In the darkness, you hear a familiar voice.
Finally. Now we can start the cycle of proper rebirth.
A different voice appears out of nowhere, and its owner is nowhere to be seen.
Be gone.
It is calm, inhumanly calm.
Can I invite you to the table?
You see a hooded figure waiting for you by the table. A chessboard sits upon it, the game in progress. As you take the free chair, you realize the creature has no face. A white skull leers from the shadows of the hood. A human skeleton draped with robes.
I admit, I'm not used to showing up in person whenever people die. That's too much hassle with adjusting my presence to your current imaginations and whatnot. But let's say that your case is special. Yes. And yes to that other question, too. You're technically dead, but there are certain things that prevent you from, let's say, being properly gone. Recent events had consequences going beyond the intentions that sparked them. And now we're stuck in this unfortunate predicament because time, as you know it, is irreversibly corrupted. The past and the future are happening at the same time. All that you see is an echo of things that already happened or eventually will, presented without inherent sense, without purpose, without any logic.
You see 4 figures on the board changing shapes into forms of beasts, and a moment later, they dissolve into dust.
You must slay the Guardians and keep slaying them until you reach the source, conjuring them out of the weirdness. Their deaths will make you stronger. This will lead you to your destination.
Alright, so that is it for our first game. But as you see here, every time we hit each run will unlock more cards and more classes. So here's some new cards we unlocked for this class. Alright, that's kind of interesting. Oh, I didn't even read it. Okay. So to get the full ending of the game, we have to recruit all 7 of our villagers. We have to find the secret boss fight. And souls saved from corruption, we basically have to complete the quests for all the NPCs. Some of the NPCs aren't in our town, so that will be fun. But as you can kind of see, here are the passives that I've discovered for class. Mastery passives, which you get one at level 10 and 20. So these are cards for the main class, the Children of Morgan. That I was playing class. 2 bosses out of 7. Some enemies I found. NPCs. Some other NPCs to save. And then some stuff about the world, some locations and some items. Alright. That's going to be it for our current video, so thank you all for watching. I'll see you next time.